Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we've got a reading for you about somebody that got distracted by something that they thought was better than it really was. So kind of feels like one of those the grass wasn't greener readings. So they may have gotten distracted by other people they were interested in. They may have felt like they weren't ready for a relationship. They may have felt like you weren't the right one, but now they're looking back and feeling like they got distracted by somebody who was wearing a mask or kind of like putting on a show, wanted to be seen as cooler than they really are, that kind of thing. So we have, I don't know, regret, I think is probably what I should be saying, but I kind of hate that word. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of Wind Chime 10. I hope you're having a good day. Hello there, Matt. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Illuminati. Yes, P's and Q's are important. Hello, Hamid. How are you? Good morning, Rachel. All right, let's dive in. We'll get some more from the Earth and Bone Oracle. Oh no, it's my worst nightmare. Like the middle half of the cards fell out. I think it's okay, you guys. I got them all. If you're in need of a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Hello, Mona. How we doing? Are we enjoying our weekend so far, everyone? What else do we have? Number 6, surrender, letting go, trust, consideration, expansion. And rider, number 12, RIDER, by the way. Movement, quick decisions, progress, and excitement. So this is interesting because there's a couple ways I could read this. This could be, hey, I got distracted by someone that I shouldn't have, or maybe a career. Maybe they were very focused on becoming a musician or something like that. I shouldn't have been so easily charmed by that path or by that person or whatever it was. And now I'm coming back to let you know that I made a mistake. But this could also be about the person who's regretting rejecting this person, realizing that that person they still think about is moving on. So we're going to do a little digging here. Hello there, Justin. How are you? Hello, Jess. What's going on? Hello, Key Controller. What else do we have? Oh, crap. I forgot to bring my new sign down. My mom hid a gift in a bag, told me about it this morning because I hadn't unpacked everything. And there's this sign. Oh, I don't want to ruin it. I'll just show you guys on the next live stream, but I think I'm going to have to add it to the background somewhere. We've got number 30, prudence, self-assurance, honesty, integrity, perceptiveness, and clear-mindedness. And number 16, uncover, nostalgia, sentimentality, and memory. So there it is with the light being cast towards the past. This is saying the person who is on their way or feels like they need to make a quick decision is the person who feels like they should not have rejected someone. So they are surrendering to the emotions. This is kind of a recurring theme lately. So there are probably a lot of people that are going through spiritual awakening and realizing that they passed on a connection that they really did feel strongly about. Hello there, Corey. Hello, Lighthouse. How we doing? Hello, Sky High. What's up, Christy? How's your day? Let's see what else we've got with some tarot. All right, I'm going to get more familiar with the star chart. It changes all of the suits, like the names of them. So sometimes it takes a second to get adjusted to them. But I'm committed to it because it's Star Trek. Hello, DJ. How are you doing? Yeah, Mercury retrograde. Gotta love it. Or not. All right. Knight of Starships in the reverse. So starships would correlate to water. You can tell because it's blue. And this is basically Knight of Cups in the reverse, right? With the Four of Laudanum. Or is it, did I just say like the drug instead of latinum? Laudanum is like what they used to use, right? Whoops. I'm miserable because I don't think I ever told you how I felt. I'm freaking out because I feel like holding my emotions in hasn't really done me any good. I'm worried about what's going to happen because I just left it unresolved. I didn't tell you what was going on. I made it seem like I could forget you. So willingness to perhaps be a little bit more confident, right? Because we had the self-assurance card come out. What else do we have? Batleth. The first. So this would be like the Ace of Swords. And it's interesting because we already know this person has been hiding their emotions, right? But this to me feels more so like I might have been lying to myself. I might have been trying to tell myself that everything was fine or that I didn't need anyone or that I didn't love you, because then I would have to like do stuff. I would have to make changes. I would have to put in an effort. I would have to give up partying or whatever this is, right? So we have the Three of Starships. So this would be like the Three of Cups. And it kind of makes me feel like this person is focused on a reunion because we had that Rider card, R-I-D-E-R. I always have to stop because when I hear that word, I think of someone who writes, you know, like an author. I wish it was the end of the month. Hello, how's it going, Bradley? I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Steven. Hello, Justin. So look, this person's trying to figure out, how can I see this person? Now we have the World. This could be a long distance thing, or this could be someone who always made you visit them. Now they're going to come visit you. It's like they're making an effort you don't expect. Eight of Starships in the reverse. It's so funny to see 8 of them just like plopped around. So we have this in the reverse, and that talks about coming back around. Spin in the black. And I don't know. I don't know if all of you are down for this. I don't know if you want to see this person. We'll find out. They're still kind of sticking to each other. We'll change that. Don't worry, guys. 10 of Batleth. So this is like the 10 of Swords. They're worried. And the 3 of Cloaks. That would be fire. They feel like they have to do something or it's over. Speak or forever hold your peace. If you don't speak now, when would you? So maybe they feel like you're leaving. Maybe they feel like you're going to hear from somebody else who's interested, but it's a sense of urgency regarding what they have kept from you, what they have not told you. Four of Batless, which would be the Four of Swords. This feels like, I don't really like to use this word, but it feels like repentance. Like, I know that I did something that was not kind to you, or I know that I dipped out before I should have, said something. Hello there, G3. Hello, Michael. Hello, Set of Fire in My Soul. How we doing? I hope we're all having a good day. Hello, Maribel. How are you? This is basically, if I don't fix this, I won't hear from you again. If I don't apologize, or if I don't make a concerted effort to show you how I feel, then you're going to just be like, okay, fine. But it's weird because they already rejected, right? So it's like, what kind of games have they been playing? They feel like they rejected you, but you aren't gone yet. And the only way they think they can undo the damage they, wrought by saying whatever they said or not saying whatever they should have said, they know they have to do something significant. With this Tower, this is like, if I want to see you again, it can't just be like, hey, I was in the neighborhood. You want my leftover fries? Hey, I was just, thinking about the cool numbers that you have in your phone number, so I figured I'd dial them. No, they have to be intentional. They have to have a plan. They have to be like, hey, I know I messed up. So here's a song that I wrote for you. I'm going to play it for you. And then we're going to go on a little trip. And then I'll tell you just how much I love you in front of all of the flowers, right? Like, they're realizing I can't just like swing by and be like, hey, what's up? No, it's more like, hello. I've missed you, my darling. They have to be serious. Good morning, Aqua Beauty. Hello, Voyager. How we doing? Hello, Willis. Or is it Wills? It's Willis, right? Sorry, my computer's far away. What else do we have? Page of Batlets. So that would be like the Page of Swords. Oh, dang. I recognize this little guy, but I can't remember. I can't remember his name. This is going to get me to watch The Next Generation through, like, all the way again. This Page of Swords is clarifying the world. I don't care how far I have to travel. I have to deliver this message. And I don't think I can deliver this message as just like, a little handwritten thing in somebody's flowers that I send. I have to maybe do it face to face. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Latinum. So this is basically saying, I know that I minimized this, or I didn't make it seem like this was an important thing for me or an important connection. And that's a mistake that I made. That's something I should not have done. I should not have made you feel small or not important. And now I have to do something to make you feel important. Right? Ooh, that does feel magical. I like it, Jess. All right, let's see what else we've got for you. What do we want? We'll go with the Golden Lenormand. We need some lighter cards. These are all like black backgrounds. What else do we have? The Feminine Energy, number 29. And number 22, the path. This makes me feel like whoever's been rejected is already on that path away. You know, if they've been rejected, I mean, how many times do you get rejected and you just kind of like hang around like, hey, can I get another one? Hey, are you sure? I mean, it happens. It happens, right? But this feels to me like just look at how the cards are sitting. Like she's already walked away. Like if she was on this path on the bottom of this card, then that would seem like she was walking towards me. So this is, I think, the love interest that has been rejected, kind of like already migrating. So maybe that question I had at the beginning about who was the writer, maybe this is both people. You want to reconcile, so you're traveling, but I'm also like leaving. Like, have you ever tried to run into somebody at the bar and the timing just doesn't work out? Two ships in the night kind of thing. Hello, Namaji. How are you doing? Hello, Rob. Good morning. Hello, Kick It. I do offer personal readings, including some pretty reasonable prices if you would like to. My email address is in the description box below. Starships and countdowns. I like it. Hello, Vincent. How you doing? All right, let's see what the situations deck has for us, shall we? I did get the Dr. Pepper off that drama queen card, you guys. You should be proud of me. I'm trying. See? It's an important card, too. There's a lot of drama queens out there. I can think of at least one. What else do we have? Negotiator. Bragging. Or sorry, bargaining. How did I say bragging? Oh, because begging below it has the two G's. So this is like, and the pop-up card is in the reverse. I feel like this is somebody who's been asking, can we see each other? Can we talk? And this, what are we calling you? We could call you the Tower. The person who rejected the Star, this is like they were being asked over or they were being invited. Why don't you come visit? Why don't you, like, here's where I am, or hey, I'll be at this event, or hey, I'm going to travel to, you know, Austin. Why don't you meet me there? I should have chosen St. Louis, huh? This is like you had invitations. This person was trying to get closer. And so it's maybe more than one rejection, right? Like I tried, you didn't really want to do anything about it. So now I'm walking away. I know, right? I need some popcorn right now, you guys. There's a timing factor here. And because somebody took too long, I think it's like the next chapter is already started for somebody else, or they're already like en route, right? Drastic in the reverse, the Drama Queen card, and the Divine Feminine. So it wasn't like one rejection or one like things are done. It's in the reverse. So this is like there were multiple times where I tried, even just looking at the lights above the car, it makes me feel like there were multiple times where I tried to make this work and you were just kind of being lame. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do that. Oh, I don't have time. Sorry. My show comes on at 10. This is like kicking and screaming because I don't want to admit that what I really want is to be with you. So it's like a slow walk of a relationship. I don't want to admit that I'm falling in love with you. So I'm going to try to like back away. I'm going to try to get like distracted with my work. But then, oops, now I realized you're the divine feminine. Now I know what you're thinking. This looks like a woman. It sure does. The divine feminine can be found in anyone. Doesn't matter your gender. This is about somebody who knows how to offer love. So this could be anyone, right? This is somebody who has made the overtures, made the effort, made invitations, and the other person's just been like, maybe. Okay, well then what if that isn't offered anymore? What if you no longer have those invitations? Because it seems like this divine feminine is now like, okay, I guess I'll stop like trying then, because I've gotten the same answer a few times and it doesn't seem like you really care. So it's kind of giving like I can take a hint, right? I'm not going to keep trying to be nice to you when it's pretty clear that you don't appreciate it or you don't return that sentiment, like I'm good. I'll keep it moving. So we've got number 33, door to romance, and number 16, patience. This divine feminine is going to find romance or is going to be in a relationship. It has required some patience, right? This interlude card is like, I know, you've been waiting. But this is like inevitable for the divine feminine because they do capture a lot of attention or they captivate people. It's the divine feminine. As a result, I think they're getting to the point where it's like, well, maybe I've been waiting too long right here. Have you ever really needed to go to a store? And it's the store you always go to. It's probably, we'll call it a chain, right? And you feel like you have to wait until 10 a.m. because that's when that store opens up. And then randomly someday you look online and you realize that there's one, 20 minutes away, different city or whatever, and it opens earlier. Now all of a sudden you don't have to wait until 10 a.m. It's like this person is realizing, I don't have to just sit here and wait because this is the store that I've always come to, or because this is the one that's like on the way home from work. If timeliness is important, or if I want to, get something done before I need to be home, I could go, to that one that opens up earlier or the one that stays open later. You know what I mean? This is somebody like expanding their horizons. Actually, this is the gold foil tarot. What's up, Frederick? All right. Oopsie. Came back out. That Page of Swords. The World, which is funny because the Page of Swords from the Star Trek deck is clarifying the world. So these are two important cards. And then we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Again. Yeah, again. So in order to it's like one, okay, have you ever watched a movie and the audio is off and you can see the lips moving and you know that that's not how the words are actually coming out of their face? This is like the timing is slightly off. The divine feminine is like, fine, okay, I tried, you don't care. I'm going to start going. And that's like started before this. Well, we could probably call them a masculine energy. It's the Borg. I don't know if they really have gender on the Tower card, but this person is like, oh, I guess I need to go. I guess I need to like go talk to this person. But it's like they're one step behind. This divine feminine has already started to walk away, and they're counterpart or this person who's interested in them is basically realizing things are over before they got to say what they wanted to say. King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So they're realizing now they've been rejected. So our King of Pentacles is clarifying the Tower. This is what I would say is like the masculine energy, but they're encountering this divine feminine's Queen of Swords energy, because we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like, oh, you've already turned your back. You're already walking away. So do I give up or do I run after you? What's interesting is this Queen of Swords. I don't know if you can see her hand very well. The one that does not have the sword is very similar to the hand in the Ace of Pentacles card in terms of it being upside down. Like she's dropping something, like probably not a microphone. It could be, it could be like, I don't need you anyway. But it's probably more like, okay, I will stop holding on to this because it doesn't matter to you. I'm not going to like keep chasing after something, right? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles. Empress and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So it feels like we've got a desire to make things right, a desire to give to a connection, but it has to be like pushed to the last second. Like this person has to feel like there's no path forward. And then that's what gets them to take action. Like, really? Were you hoping to lose? Do you know how to win? What are you waiting for? Sorry, that's my favorite movie moment ever. It's Jennifer Love Hewitt. And if you don't recognize it, I'll be a little bit sad inside. But it's ridiculous. What are you waiting for? Sorry. So you get frustrated and you're like, I tried. You didn't really have time for me. You were busy. I would offer something. And then you did that thing where you weren't available, but you didn't tell me when you were available, which made it really clear to me that you don't want to see me. You don't want to hang out with me. So then I decided, cool, I will go hang out with people that do want to hang out with me, which I think is perfectly like cromulent. That's what I need. I need a Simpsons tarot deck. This is like, I don't know how you can be mad with me accepting the fact that you said it was over, or with you like pushing me away. So there's this divine feminine being a little bit confused, like, haven't you just spent like the last several weeks pushing me away, ignoring me? Hello, Elizabeth. Hello. Should I call you half TV? I hope you're having a good day. Good morning, P. Douglas. How you doing? Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. So this is like, I don't understand. Is it over or is it not? Because you're the one who was like looking this way the whole way, not really wanting to like talk or make plans or, be in a relationship, whatever it is. It's like you were giving those signals. You were maybe even being quite clear. No, not going to happen. And now you're back? Magician in the reverse, Page of Wands. But I don't understand. What has changed? Why do you want to pursue me now? Is it just because you like the game? Is it because I stopped chasing you? So now you're like, wait. Come back. I want some more attention, please. And then as soon as you give it to me, I'll run away again. It's a really fun game. You want to do it? No. That's not what my shoes are for. They're for looking good. I can't help it. Gotta go back to our Cats Rule the Earth. The other new deck this week. Hello, Chenlo. What's going on? Page of Pentacles. A new beginning. Five of Pentacles. After feeling left in the cold. You're the one who ignored me. You're the one who didn't show any interest in seeing me. Yay, thank you, dude. How are we doing? Happy Saturday. This is like, I don't understand. Why are you being weird about me walking away when you were the one to walk away first? Or you were the one who didn't really seem to want to like talk to me. If I decide, cool, fine, everything's done, all of a sudden now you want to like change your tune. That's like, what is it? Opposite day? And if you say yes, do I believe you? Or if it's opposite day and you said yes, then does that mean it's not opposite day? Ugh, I just don't know. So this is maybe going to turn into an argument. Like, will you explain why you pushed me away when apparently you did want to be with me? Three of Swords in the reverse, because this divine feminine energy has been healing. They've been becoming stronger than ever. And it's drawing in a new Two of Cups. But I don't think the divine feminine is like out of love or doesn't care about this person. It's more that they like accepted it, right? Things happen. Sometimes people don't grow up. Sometimes people don't know how to approach a relationship. Sometimes people don't know how to say, I love you. It's a hard, 3 words to string together. Carries a lot of expectations, right? But it can also make the difference between a lonely life and a meaningful one. So, you have to figure it out, right? Is this important enough for me to break my own rules or go after this person? Or do I think I could move on from them? Because it seems to me like now they're starting to wonder, does this divine feminine have the ability to move on more than I do? Am I more hung up on them? They might have been trying to see how much you like them based on whether or not you would chase them. And it's not the 6th grade anymore. So like, I don't know, get a hobby. There's a lot of, let's go with this. There's a lot of advertising out there geared towards specific markets or audiences, right? Oh, you want to be a manly man, buy our product. You got to smell this way. You got to shave your face this way. If you want to be a very feminine woman, then you need to do this. You need to have this product. You have to have extensions. You have to do, like all of these things that people do to be that particular type or that person that you would be interested in. It's like now we have somebody realizing what I thought I wanted or found attractive may have just been all of those advertisements telling me what I was supposed to look for, when really what I want is this. Or when really who I want to be is this. I don't think I need to be that, right? So there's healing from a relationship that helps somebody more clearly identify who they want to be as a person or what kind of life they want to live. And that's why we have Judgment in the reverse, the King of Wands. Wasn't able to make a decision because I was still kind of growing up, Ten of Wands in the reverse. And the Moon in the reverse. If you don't tell me what you want, then I'm going to assume the worst. Or if you don't share how you feel, then I need to believe, you know, the more realistic of it. Look, hello, cool girl. If you're not pursuing a conversation, I'm going to assume you think I'm boring, or you're too busy, or there's somebody else you're interested in, right? Like there's I think a pretty easy way to tell whether or not somebody is genuinely looking for opportunities to communicate or connect with you or not. And this Divine Feminine was reading the room, you know, or the chat room. Emperor and the reverse. So this Divine Feminine or Empress is healing from somebody who did not take charge, somebody who did not pursue their spiritual awakening, somebody who was not willing to grow. And that individual, it's so interesting. So like this Death in the reverse card is at once connected to this Emperor in the reverse, but also this Three of Swords and this King of Pentacles. And it says so many different things. It's saying you didn't change. You didn't really want to grow up. You didn't want to, you know, pursue me or make me feel wanted. Yet you wanted to find some way to control the situation. You just wanted to play games. So this Empress has decided, I need to heal from this kind of behavior because it'll never end, because this person's not changing. So that pushes the King of Pentacles to then look at this Two of Cups situation and say, do I really want it to end? Do I really want to admit that it's over? Well, sometimes it doesn't depend on whether or not you admit that it's over. Sometimes it's just over. But it feels like they're basically trying to decide, do I go for the Hail Mary? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Because they feel like this Divine Feminine is losing affection for them. And it's because they don't feel like it's, you know, returned. If it's an unrequited love, then one would argue it's probably taking energy from you rather than helping you grow as a person, right? So the Divine Feminine had to make a choice in terms of, do you want to continue to put energy into something that feels like it's going nowhere? All right, this is the Voyage of the Soul. Dude, I hope you had a good Christmas. All right, what else do we have? This Universe card keeps popping out. God, source, intelligence, prayers, support, and above, and leadership. So this could be intuitive messages, maybe coming through dreams or even music, helping this Empress realize it's time to migrate. It's time to move forward. Hello, first time. How are you doing? Hello, Santiago. Hello, Upright. How are we doing? What else do we have? Inner temple. Well, self is the word at the top. Inner temple, gentle, pamper, disconnect, and self-love. Dimensions and karma. Oh my. This is a timeline shift. This is somebody walking into a different path, right? That divine feminine was, it's like they already took the turn, right? They're headed to a different, it's like they're walking through a portal. Things are going to improve for them because they're making choices that they're guided to make. And you see how the karma card is kind of like divided down the middle. It's like if you were looking at a lake, right? And that's probably what it is. And the reflection in the water. So there's two different worlds. And this King of Pentacles is on the cusp of like basically watching this divine feminine walk into a different world. And they can't join that divine feminine without this conversation. All right, this is the Gilded Reverie. Would be awesome to see number 5 because that would indicate somebody going through a spiritual awakening. Of course, that could be our divine feminine. But it feels like this is kind of challenging the King of Pentacles to find that Emperor energy. Oh. We've got the whip, you guys. If you are new to my channel, sometimes I just like roll on through that thing so fast. This is just a joke I like to tell every time the whip card comes up. There's 3 of them that I have. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, please, not the whip. The whip. No, please, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. I'm glad you like it. This is a card that talks about punishment. And we just had karma. So this is, if you don't get your ish together, you don't get to be playing games with the Empress anymore. And if you don't want to work on yourself, if you don't want to work on those things that made it difficult for you to be emotionally available for somebody that you love, then you're not going to be in that person's life anymore because they deserve to be loved. So they have this choice to make. Am I going to climb this mountain or am I going to deal with the fact that I regret this? And with the owls, there's also somebody here spreading gossip. Number 41, the wishing well. Number 1, the rider. Okay, this is good too. Number 36 is the cross, which talks about the dark night of the soul. That's wild. It's literally, with the rider being in the middle, it's literally like, if you want what you want, you have to go through the dark night of the soul. You have to do the spiritual awakening. You have to go through the difficult. You have to rip that Band-Aid off. You can't just pretend, you know? So this is, are you going to do the work or lose the person that you love? Hey guys, look, it's kind of like, this is like a rock version of a batleth with the shape. I know, I'm really nerdy. Don't hate me. See, just in case you were wondering. I know, it's not the same. It probably would cause very little damage to people in a battle. How's it going, Bobby? Oh, that's awesome. I hope she loves it. And a plush gizmo? That's awesome. Yeti. You're funny. This is the Kipper. Let's see what else we've got for you. We've got number 17, which is the gift. It feels to me like, because we had that karma card, this divine feminine is about to get a gift. Door to romance, patience, You've been patient, you've waited, and then you made the decision that you needed to make for yourself, right? So as a result, we're going to make things better for you. Now, does this automatically mean a new love? Not necessarily. Could mean just things improve in other areas in their life, and then that allows love to enter their life. But I do feel like this is a new beginning for that Empress energy. For some of you, there could be a family that you start, but that child card can also represent innocence or a new chapter. With it being next to the gift, I would say it's probably more likely about the new chapter or the family. And imprisonment in the reverse. Loving somebody who doesn't know how to love you back can sometimes feel like a prison sentence. I feel like I can't go anywhere. I feel like I can't move on. I feel like I can't, let go. I feel like all I do is think about what could have been or, the memories we do have. And I want to be able to think about something else. I want to be able to be happy in a different way, not rely on you, right? Hello there, Guito. Oh, I hope you're not talking about me. This is like, you know what? Maybe I need to consider that this person isn't ready. Maybe I need to accept that they don't want to have a family. Maybe I need to accept they don't want to get married. Maybe they don't want to be in a relationship. Maybe they just don't appreciate what I have to offer. And that's okay because I know somebody else would. Courtship in the reverse. Yeah. If you don't want to date, and that's what I'm looking for, then I guess I need to go elsewhere. So we have bad health joining the courtship in the reverse. For some of you, this person could be avoiding a relationship because they feel like they are just a burden. And they don't feel like things would end well. So they might be a little bit of a pessimist. They might be a little bit like they blame themselves for a lot, but they don't necessarily believe in things going well. So it's hard for them to see positive endings. And I will tell you right now, that is a really good way to make things more difficult for your life. Get in the habit of reviving that childhood imagination and envisioning how you want things to end. I see that customer signing on the dotted line, or I see that employer giving me that job offer at this amount, or I see that person taking me out to my favorite restaurant. Do that, okay? Don't be sitting here daydreaming about how things are going to go horrible, because that's a waste of your energy. I don't know what I want. Okay. This is the Pulp Tarot. Hello, RX. How are you doing? A Christmas wedding? Oh, not. All right, what else do we have? Strength. The strength to move into this new chapter and maybe not look back, I know what's going on. I know that this isn't going to change, so I need to change. Oh, cool. Like landed on the bottom shelf. So 2 of Swords in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's decision time. If you have demonstrated that you don't have what it takes to pursue a serious relationship, or you don't want a family, or you don't, want to talk about emotions, then I'm going to see you as a King of Pentacles in the reverse. You came out as a King of Pentacles, but I'm calling you on it. You're not a King of Pentacles because you don't offer that support that, I don't know, you don't look for that long-term security. Now, I would just put a little asterisk on that and say there are people out there that may choose that the best thing for them is to be by themselves, and they are allowed to do that. But that's not the type of person I'm reading here. This is somebody who has been playing games because they want to see how much somebody cares about them, and they have rejected or ignored this person. And now they're upset because they're like, well, why aren't you coming back around? It's really frustrating. 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I guess I shouldn't have played those games because now you don't really see a reason to come back. You've already gotten multiple no's. You've already gotten rejected. You've already basically written me up as somebody who doesn't want to see you. And that's my fault because I didn't want you to think that I liked you or I loved you or I wanted something serious with you. That's why this happened. Like, somebody offers me a Dr. Pepper, you're not going to hear me say no. Not unless I like literally already have like a 2-liter on me or something. Like, well, maybe even then. Like, you ask if I want something and unless I feel like it's unfair, you taking it from somebody else or somebody else should have it. Like, you ask me if I want to sit on the bus and there's a pregnant lady that needs to sit. I'm going to be like, nope, that's all her. But you ask me if I want something and I really want something, I'm going to be like, hell yeah. Let's do this. Because I'm not going to miss out on it. What do they say? Opportunity only knocks once. Is that what it is? Judgment in the reverse. So I'm regretting the times that I rejected you. I'm regretting the times that I pushed you away because I'm realizing now that you view that as a definitive answer, a decision that I've made, that I'm no longer interested when that wasn't what I was trying to communicate. But that's because I'm not communicating. Maybe if you just said what you want, things would go better. Huh? What do you think? You want to try it? Hello, Peace. How are you doing? So 8 of Wands in the reverse. Strength, by the way, is number 8. So that's 2 8s. Seven of Wands. And then the 5 of Swords in the reverse. So now that you're not talking to me, now that you're not taking any action towards me, now I'm going to fight for it. Now I'm going to tell you, but I really do like you. I really do love you. I really do think we could be happy together. Well, that's weird because you spent all that time over there distracted by bullshit. It's not going to be enough just to say you have emotions. You need to like actually talk through, like break it down for me. Why were you acting that way? And how can I expect something different from you? Is that behavior going to change? Because an apology without change in your behavior is meaningless. Like maybe you feel better and I might still forgive you, but it's not going to like sign me up for more, Thanks, but no. How's it going, Rainbow Warrior? I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are getting on those like buttons for me. High Priestess in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. So I took too long. I ignored my dreams or, the intuitive messages. I ignored my gut. I knew one day it would be too late and I kept, delaying it. If I don't talk to you about how I feel now, I won't mess it up. But if I don't talk to you about how I feel, I might never get the opportunity to. Those are the things this person is trying to weigh, right? Is it now or never? Because then I guess it doesn't really matter. I might as well try, right? I think that's how most people would look at it, but maybe not this person. Just kind of depends. This is the Tarot de la Nuit. Oh, and then we're almost to 55 minutes. I should probably wrap it up soon. Yes. Hello, Linnea Kia. How we doing? Up on a shelf, man. I'm so lucky they didn't have that when I was a kid. Or like, you know, video camera phones. It's also a good thing. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. I've hidden my emotions. Three of Pentacles. They may be asking a friend or asking someone to help. Five of Cups. Or some friend may be calling them out like, hey, you know, if you don't do something, that's not going to go well, right? So they're realizing they have to make a sacrifice, or they have to do something different, or they have to be accepting of the fact that you're walking away. Eight of Cups, Two of Wands in the reverse, the Moon. So they're walking away because you hid your feelings. Are you going to say something or are you not? Right? That's where we're at. All right. Hold, please. Well, it's the I know I owe you an apology on the bottom that fell over, but I want to shuffle these. All right. I feel stuck with the wrong person and situation. They were a downgrade. Wow, those two were meant to come out together. Maybe they're flirting with somebody else. Maybe they feel like they need to be two peas in a pod with a best friend or a roommate. I hope I can reach you before it's too late. Starseed, sent from the cosmos. Remember we had the star card at the beginning. I'm a farid to commit. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person, but I like to spell things correctly. They're afraid to commit. I feel unholy. I'm sorry. You see it, right? There's an extra H in there. I'm sorry. Don't hate me, Mystic Beauty. These are her cards. They make me laugh every time. The reason I did not want to commit to you is because I feel like it's only a matter of time before you realize you're too good for me. Well, then like clean up your shit, you know? But this person has an obsession with you, even if they have sought to avoid you, or I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to see you, I don't want to know what's going on. I'm so obsessed. Why talk when you can stop, you know? I didn't comprehend what this connection was until it was too late. It looks like it's a complicated connection. Is there like an easy one, a basic one? You guys show me the way. I've never seen this. I'm afraid I will never love anyone else the way I love you. And ooh, look, I don't feel worthy of your forgiveness. No H. Well, just one. Forgiveness is an important element to anybody's spiritual journey. When you have the opportunity to forgive someone, that does not mean that you have to let them continue to do what they're doing, but it is really helpful for you to let go of that energy, right? So I recommend forgiving wherever possible, and then keeping in mind that sometimes also forgetting or distancing yourself from that person may be necessary. They have to have some desire to change that behavior if that's what caused the problem to begin with, right? I don't know what that is. Oh, no piece of paper. All right. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.